Rolls-Royce Cullinan Mansory. Rolls-Royce makes some of the world's finest cars, and they continued that trend with their first SUV, the Cullinan. The height of opulence and grandeur, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan boasts the most massive road presence across the entire Rolls lineup. Of course, it is also one of the most expensive SUVs money can buy, but every penny is well worth it. Forward-facing cameras scan the road to pre-adjust the suspension, tuning it for maximum comfort as the car powers through on its V12 engine. The Cullinan remains vintage in its looks, with plenty of room inside for its occupants to enjoy the royal cabin. Noticeably larger than even the Mercedes GLS, the Rolls-Royce is, by far, the most luxurious SUV money can buy today.
Bentley Bentayga. For years, Bentley has delivered elegance and power through all of its cars. With the Bentayga, the tradition continues. The fastest SUV in the world that comes with 3 rows, the Bentayga is capable of hitting the 190 miles per hour mark, courtesy of its range-topping 626 horsepower W12 engine. Naturally, the interiors of the Bentayga are absolute class, and the marque also allows customers to hand-pick the cabin's materials according to their whims and fancies. Bentley recently updated the Bentayga with a new digital instrument cluster and infotainment display, which work to make the cabin modern, contemporary, and above all, elegant. Land Rover Range Rover. For decades now, Range Rover has been completely synonymous with luxury SUVs, and not without reason. High levels of luxury and legendary off-road capabilities make the Range Rover the go-to choice in the luxury SUV segment. With 2 wheelbase lengths that are equally massive in road presence, the Range Rover's SV Autobiography trim is the one to get. With hot stone massage chairs, mohair floor mats, and even an onboard refrigerator, the current Range Rover is the height of automotive luxury. Wood runs throughout the cabin, adding to the luxurious look of the cabin while complementing the minimalist yet modern look of the SUV. Refinement, grace, and regality are words that fit perfectly with the Range Rover, and it isn't hard to see why. Aston Martin DBX. We're now in British territory, and Aston Martin is one of the best brands when it comes to performance luxury. The DBX SUV is an outstanding luxury vehicle with a refined and comfortable ride, thanks to its active anti-roll system and a 3-chamber air suspension. Incredibly docile, the Aston Martin DBX houses the same 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine that the DB11, Vantage Coupe, and several Mercedes-AMG vehicles ride on. Of course, the cabin, too, is loaded with all the techy features one would ever need, with plenty of room to enjoy as the car sets the tarmac on fire with its blistering speed. Lamborghini Urus. A Lamborghini with loads of space for cargo and people was unfathomable before 2018 when the Italian supercar manufacturer launched the Urus. With loads of exotic styling and performance, the Urus is every bit a Lamborghini as all its raging bull cousins. With phenomenal handling and track-ready capability, the Lamborghini Urus is extremely practical and spacious as well. What makes it a great daily driver is the plethora of tech and luxury features that Lamborghini has loaded in the performance SUV. Furthermore, it also boasts the most off-road capabilities of any Lamborghini on the market. Cadillac Escalade. The Cadillac Escalade is the quintessential American luxury SUV, and a true red, white, and blue icon. Cadillac spent quite some time on the new Cadillac, and it clearly shows. Running on a 420 horsepower V8 engine mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, the Cadillac Escalade is very refined in its drive. Furthermore, its huge size provides an extremely spacious interior for occupants to enjoy. Thanks to an independent rear suspension, the Escalade handles more nimbly than it has ever before, staying planted at all times. A top-tier cabin offers the best in infotainment, and the SUV is packed with driver assistance tech as well. The highlight, of course, is GM's sophisticated Super Cruise technology, which enables hands-off, autonomous driving on over 200,000 miles of compatible roadway. Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. When it comes to German luxury, Mercedes is never one to be trumped by their Bavarian rivals. The epitome of Mercedes luxury, the Maybach GLS 600 is impossible to miss with its hood-mounted silver arrows and two-tone livery. An absolute head-turner, the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 rides on massive 23-inch wheels that could possibly blind someone with their sheen. The cabin of the GLS comes with 2 rows of heated and massaging seats in premium Nappa leather. Even the dashboard and door panels have touches of Nappa, complemented by authentic wood trim that heightens the regality of the interior. A power retractable running board makes the GLS easier to climb in. In its 4-seat executive variant, the GLS 600 truly shines, and it would be impossible not to feel like royalty inside the cabin of the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. BMW Alpina XB7. One of the best large luxury SUVs today, the Alpina BMW XB7 is the German Titan's most luxurious big vehicle. The 2022 XB7 boasts everything that the top-of-the-line BMW X7 gets in terms of features but adds 100 horsepower and a slew of suspension and mechanical upgrades. This effectively makes the Alpina XB7 one of the best-handling SUVs on the planet. A user-friendly infotainment system and a plush, luxurious interior make the track-ready SUV extremely comfortable and lavish. High-tech features and tons of upscale content truly make the Alpina XB7 one of the best and most exclusive SUVs that one could buy. The Bavarians do know how to do luxury right. Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Jeep brought back the Grand Wagoneer nameplate after a 3-decade hiatus, and the SUV is now the brand's flagship luxury SUV. Packed with all the premium materials that put the vehicle head-to-head with other luxury SUVs, the Grand Wagoneer comes with 4WD as standard. An air-suspended chassis makes the riding experience of the SUV quite comfortable. Inside the cabin, the Grand Wagoneer matches up to the Cadillac Escalade or the Mercedes-Benz GLS. Jeep has fitted the Grand Wagoneer with boatloads of technology, and the SUV has the most spacious third row in the segment, along with the best luggage space as well. The Grand Wagoneer is lined with hand-treated materials and looks phenomenal both inside and out. Lincoln Navigator. The Lincoln Navigator has always been the go-to choice for powerful businessmen. For 2022, Lincoln gave the car a refresh with a new grille, infotainment display, and lighting package. Powered by a twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6, the Navigator churns out 440 horsepower. Power figures aside, the Navigator has 2 long wheelbase models, called the Reserve L and Black Label L. The reserve trims of the Lincoln Navigator come with heated and ventilated seats, along with a crisp heads-up display as well. The front seats have a massaging function and can be adjusted in 30 different ways. Lincoln has also fitted the Navigator with their new semi-autonomous driving aid called Active Glide, and the ride quality remains refined enough to make the Navigator one of the most luxurious SUV packages on the market today.